Hi, I'm Mary Sandholm, and welcome to my kitchen in Chester, New Hampshire. Today, I'd like to teach you a variation on one of my favorite desserts, no-bake cheesecake. However, this recipe is upside-down cheesecake shots, and there are 3 different flavors. The first is a traditional cheesecake just inverted, the second is a chocolate cheesecake, and the third is strawberry cheesecake. So in order to get started, let's go over our ingredients. First, I'm going to need 8 ounces of Philadelphia cream cheese that's been set out to soften, as well as 14 ounces of sweetened condensed milk. We're also going to need a 1/3 cup of lemon juice, a teaspoon of vanilla extract, about 1.5 cups of milk, about 1/2 cup of strawberries that have been chopped, some granulated sugar, a tablespoon of cocoa powder, and some graham cracker crumbs, both regular graham cracker crumbs and some chocolate ones. We're also going to need some items to garnish with, and today I'm going to be using a strawberry and some chocolate syrup to decorate. So the first thing we're going to do is mix our softened Philadelphia cream cheese in a bowl, along with our 14 ounces of sweetened condensed milk. And we are going to mix this little mess with a hand beater. And we're going to use a hand beater instead of a blender or other type of beater because we want to make sure our mixture has no lumps in it for the shots. So we're just going to mix this until it is smooth and lump free. Alright, our mixture is smooth and lump free, so now we're going to add in the next couple of components. We're going to add in about 1/2 cup of our milk. And this is not a traditional ingredient at all in no-bake cheesecake because the point is for it to firm up without baking. But as you know, when you put in your lemon juice and your vanilla, your mixture starts to thicken up. And we want these to stay somewhat soft so that they can be drinking or eaten easily with a spoon. So we want to put that milk in to keep everything soft and not too hard. And after the milk goes in, we're putting in our vanilla and lemon. And we're going to start blending immediately to keep everything soft and liquidy. Okay, everything is combined. So the next step that we're going to need to do is split these up into the 3 different bowls for the 3 different flavors. We'll pour a little bit into our first bowl. And remember, we want all 3 flavors, so make sure you don't split the batter in half the first time. You need to make it 3 different ways. And into our 3rd bowl we split. And you're going to want to use the biggest bowl to make your chocolate cheesecake because that has the most extra components going in. So let's start with that one. We're going to take our tablespoon of cocoa powder and drop that right in. We're also going to do another maybe like tablespoon of milk just to counteract that dry ingredient going in. And we're going to mix this to combine in here. Alright, our chocolate's all combined together. And that looks nice and chocolatey, frothy. Alright, we're going to leave just one set aside. That's going to be our plain cheesecake. And then in our 3rd bowl, we're going to add our diced or chopped strawberries. So I'm just going to go straight in. We're going to just fold them in or mix them in however you want, but we don't want to use the blender for this stage or we're going to just end up with no real strawberry chunks. So that's all mixed in and incorporated. And you can use the stick a little bit if you want to actually make the cheesecake itself a little red and really show that it's strawberry. In fact, I think I'm going to myself. We definitely want to rinse off the chocolate before we stick it into the strawberry. Okay, so in our strawberries, we're going to blend this just enough to get some red color into the cheesecake itself. Alright, so that's nice, and nice little bit of pink to it. So before we start, as we're putting these into our shot glasses, I want to prepare our graham cracker crumbs. Now these are actually crushed up chocolate graham crackers. However, these are a box of graham cracker crumbs, and it has no sugar or anything else added to it. So in order to make it taste like a crust, I'm going to put in some sugar. I'm going to do about a teaspoon to 2 teaspoons, depending on how much you have. And I'm going to close my little baggie again and shake and mash and mix till it's all combined together. Alright, that looks good, no big white spots in there. Alright, so we're going to need, I need about 6 shot glasses, because these are for me and my boyfriend tonight. He stayed up all night with me helping. And we are going to use, just to help us get it into the shot glasses, is the cookie scooper. And it's used to make dough balls the same size. Well, it's going to help me get it into this little glass here. So I'm going to start with my traditional cheesecake. I'm just going to scoop on down. Well, give it a stir to make sure it's not firming up yet. Scoop down. Squeeze that in. You're going to need about 1.5 to 2. You can also use a melon ball or an ice cream scoop. An ice cream scoop might be a little big, so we're just going to fill it up almost all the way. And then for this one, I'm going to use my traditional crumbs. And I'm going to use, actually, my teaspoon to help me sprinkle everything right on top. And how cute does that look? A little mini cheesecake for anybody. They're great for parties, too. And look at those. Cute. And like I said, we have some garnishing items. And to present these to people, we are just going to do a nice little mix. And I'm going to take some chocolate syrup, and this I'm going to put on to my chocolate ones. Decoration, as well as one of my strawberry ones. And then I have that strawberry over here. And if you're doing these in a larger size, there's a really cute decoration you can do with strawberries. All you have to do, slice down almost all the way in thin little slices, but don't go all the way to the stem, so all your decorations will fall apart. And then we fan out. How cute does that look? Nice little strawberry, and I'm going to put her right in the front there. Now how cute are those? Nice little decoration on the top, and they're so good. I have to try one right now. I just can't wait. And I am definitely going for the chocolate. It's so good. First thing's chocolate, then cheesecake. Unmistakable cheesecake. And the great thing about these, they don't have to sit in your fridge for a couple hours to set up. They're ready to eat as soon as you're done, so you don't have to wait. They're so good. You have to try it. I hope you enjoy this dish, making it as much as I did, and eating it even more. Best wishes to your dishes.